Well, hello folks, and welcome back to Elin. Isgarod is dead. And now I don't know what to do. What do we want to work on today? I mean, there's always something to do in this game. There's always something to aim for. No one to hire. I don't need a pioneer or Rambo. I might actually hire somebody I see with self-harm. Now that I have looked it up on the wiki, self-harm has a chance of creating engagement rings and engagement amulets, I'm pretty sure. Which, yeah, we definitely want as many of those as we can get. Because eventually I will be trying to, I don't want to say min-max, but I will be trying to get my cities set up a little bit better so that at the very least everywhere I go I've got the shopkeepers I need. I can have skill trainers here for my NPCs to pay and raise their skills, things like that. Question is, what do I want to do today? We've got trash, we've got milk, we've got this purse. Just gonna set it somewhere. Shiba Inu. It looked like he had a medal or a ribbon attached to him. So, like, why is this dog here? It shows that it's blue, which means it's friendly. So is it one of my companions? Like, is it one of my allies? I'm curious. Talk. Like, even the cow's name is blue. That means they're an ally, don't they? They're not a resident in my town. They're not livestock. I don't know. I do not know. Let's see. I do want to build roads and stuff in my town. Get this set up a little bit better. So, for that, I'm gonna need a bunch of stones. Which I, quite frankly, do not have. Let's go find a dungeon and rip out its walls. In fact, ooh, danger level 18. Danger level 14. You know, I'm feeling a little bit spicy this morning. Let's step into a danger level 18. There's a danger level 8 tower if we get our butt kicked too much. Whoops. Oh, now we're sleepy because I moved. We'll take a nap on the tower here. We crash right outside its front gate. And we improve our recipe of small window. Great. So as soon as we step down here, what do we got? A beetle, kobold, let's take that out. Take out the public performer. Oh, and we're getting shot from a distance. The only thing I'm terrified of here again are enemies that can burn me. Or hit me with cold spells. In fact, we're not going to fully explore this place. I want to load up on as much of these stones as I possibly can. Until I'm basically being crushed. Hello, Petite. It was just coming to say hi. It was making a beeline for the exit. It wanted to leave this place, and we slaughtered it. Something teleporting over there. Probably a gnome. Nope, it's coming after us. What is it? Oh, frick, a bomb rock. Okay. You know, I thought I had a watering can on me. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing soaking wet. I did not think it was gonna blow up that quick. Well, that's my fault. That's my fault. I should have thrown a potion at it. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's sleep. 5 minutes into the video, I'm already getting slaughtered. The Petite and Amber, I've shown you guys, has a chance of freezing the enemy and making them wet. Let me dump all this crap off. So I was hoping I could avoid throwing, like, just a generic potion at them, which I should have done. I should have done it. Should have done it. I want to see what it did to my stats. Everyone died. It explodes. My magic degrades. Whatever. I wish it would show me exactly how much I lost in stats. But whatever. Death is... touch me, you die. Well, I'm gonna touch you. We're gonna touch you. All the enemies are making a beeline towards me. This is wonderful. Also, Imoda, I'm surprised you lived. Ferris got absolutely eviscerated. I'm not done here. We're just gonna keep mining. These places are terrifying. And when your gut tells you, hey, do something, you should just do it. My gut was telling me, hey, throw a potion on that guy. I saw that he had half health. Do bomb enemies just blow up from attacks? They don't necessarily wait until they're dead to blow up. Oh, I'm overweight already? Good lord. Okay. I mean, if I have to drop some stones, I will. I think I'm gonna have to. Just gonna drop one at a time. Just until I get down to burden. Come on. There we go. And then back to base. We'll do this a couple times. So I'm going to need a fair amount of these stones to craft pathways, walkways, and things like that. You can evaluate anything. I mean, I definitely need an item appraiser in my town. Let's see. You man, and I am actually like brain damaged. I still did not move Ferris to live here in Mushroom Town with me, the Mushroom Garden. Maybe I need to write that down and put that on my notes. Let's pick up all that. I don't really care about junk stones or dirt or grass. Now let's see what we got here in the wreck. Okay, piece of silk. I was like, there's no way I got 2 scrolls of hero from that. You don't get scrolls from trash piles. At least not as far as I'm aware. So I can carry up to about 120. 122 is 130 my limit? I'm gonna find out. What is that? An earth crystal. It's made of topaz. It's categorized as a resource. It is a rare crafting ingredient. I have no idea what that is useful for. Overweight. It's about 135. Got a feat point to spend. Probably do just one more little gathering run. Stones, yeah. I'm curious what this is useful for. Like, what spell is it actually? Or not spell, but what item can you craft with that would be useful? Rod of web. All that's gonna do is frick me over. Get me caught in it. Let's see. Put you in there. Weapons. Coral shortbow. I doubt anyone will ever pick that up because it's absolute rubbish. Okay. Don't touch me, hand. Stay out of my personal space. Character is not very touchy-feely today. Doesn't feel like being groped across the dungeon. Not unless you're a succubus. They get a pass. Did I get any gold bars from this? Don't believe I did. 132, good enough. No! Say, with my luck, my companions would kill that thing. So I'm trying to run away from it. Empty bottle. Got a nice little stockpile of this junk being built up that I will definitely dismantle at some point. So, let me see. In order to craft... In fact, I'm going to move these workshops into my actual workshop now. Put you there. Put you on top. And voila. It's so beautiful. So what type of roads can I make, or paths that look like roads? We could do stone flooring as road. I mean, I've got stone road here, but the problem with this road is you can't double it up. You can't go like side by side with it and make it look good. Metal flooring would be good, but then it doesn't use stone at all. Guess we'll just do this. Craft 60 of them. So, I'll show you what I'm talking about with the problem. You want to place 2 of these? Great, now you have holes in the middle of them. And it looks like crap. I do not approve. I wonder if placing these down and digging them up will actually raise any of my skills. Maybe that increases my digging level or something. Out of my bed, chicken. This is a bed for me and my horse. No one and nothing else. So what I need to do is... You know, I didn't even use the build board. I'm sure somebody's going to yell at me in my comments about that video. I didn't even use my build board whenever I was moving all of my chests and everything, because I completely forgot. I want it to be visceral when I'm moving stuff, and this is just like, it's not visceral enough, you know? But look at this, so, you know, you can use the mouse, you can scroll between all of them. It works this way, it just doesn't work whenever you're doing it in person. So, we're going to place a bunch of crappy little roads. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Say, then bring that down through here. So do 3 out. That way I've got room. I can place like benches and things in front of this building, decorate it, and still have a little bit of space in front of it. We'll get this place looking good at some point. Looking like an actual functional town, maybe. Brick drying. Place you around the corner for now. Training dummy. So maybe make this a little training area. Don't know yet. I need to make a little dojo. Little training area. Place the head. Get all this out of the way. Gotta have my magic bonfire. There we go. Now just take this all the way down to the edge of the map. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the pond yet. Poop. Fresh poop. Fresh shite. Everyone loves a little bit of fresh shite in the morning. Warms your hands up on a cold day as you scoop it. Okay, that's not bad. Kind of looks nice. Again, I wish I could double it up or triple it up and have thicker roads, but it does not look good. Does anyone know if there's a recipe for roads that actually does look good? I need to check out some of the bigger cities. Like Mycelia, and see what their roads are made out of. Put you in there. think that's all. So, what else do we want to craft? Gem cutter. Do not have any shining ore. And honestly, I'm not sure how to get shining ore. I think you have to have... I think you craft it out of gems somehow. Like, you craft something with gems and then you dismantle it and you get shining ore, perhaps? I remember reading about it at one point. Glassmaker's table. I don't have that anywhere. So let's make one of these. Do it out of beautiful rosewood. What I really need to do is craft all of the workshops that I can and then figure out how I'm going to lay out my building here. I might even expand this building a little bit more because there's just so many freaking workshops to add. Windows. Yeah, all I can make with this is small windows and a showcase. It's categorized as a decoration. I don't think, yeah, I don't need anything from that. I don't have anything that I want to display. Maybe eventually someplace if we actually set up some type of museum for tourism. Barrel processing machine. I should probably go get some ore for ingots. At some point. Say I don't have an accessory table anywhere. So let's craft this. Let's see. Blue planks. Bone needles. Looks like somebody might be getting drunk in the back. So what can we craft here? I don't know any recipes for the accessory table. Perfect. Exactly the way it should be. A workshop I can't do anything with. We'll make the butcher's tool. Can start maybe cooking some better food. Cutting up bodies and things like that. Cutting board. I need a sword. You know, I can't even craft a sword as far as I know. Like here at the table you can craft a wooden weapon, but you have no idea what weapon you're actually going to get. I'll craft one just to see. Pine logs. It gives you a random weapon every time. We craft a hand axe. Can I get lucky and craft a sword? A pine hand axe? I mean, it's supposed to be random. Pine long spear. Pine hand axe. It's heavily weighted towards axes. A pine club. Pine short sword. There we go. So that'll let me get the cutting board here. What else don't I have? I don't need a leash. I don't really leash my companions. It's probably useful if you get sick and tired of them wandering off. And I don't have a watering can anymore because I'm guessing it got destroyed at some point in one of the attacks I faced. So let's craft that. That way I always have a way to either get myself wet or get an enemy wet so they don't blow up. Pair of shears I've got. Writing tool. Writing tool is useful. Let's use a scroll of levitate for that. And writing tool is required for some NPCs, their jobs. I don't really have a good place to put any of this stuff. All of my cooking stuff goes out here. We cook outside in the elements. Say place you. You should be up in that corner. Because that's where my mind is always going to go. Whenever I'm looking for it. So, sell you. Sell you. Sell my stone road I'm not going to place. I need to get these items ID'd. Let's see what I can do with the butcher's tool. You can put meat on there, which turns it into... I want to say animal skins. You can put skins on there, which turns it into fiber. There's other things you can place on there that we'll have to learn. We learned how to make mini salad. So we can use mushrooms. Not bad. And assorted fruit. Now, I might actually... where are my mushrooms? Okay, shit cannot be fermented into beer. Here we go. A bunch of booze there. I'm actually going to pull up a comment on YouTube here real quick, because someone told me how to set up my barrels last night. And I want to make sure that I do it. Let's see. This is from Hun Rain. So, to fix the barrels for Vine, go to the distribution, then in the food section, you've only got raw stuff enabled. I might have already fixed this. So, you've only got raw food stuff enabled. I did have that. Under food, there's food stuff. Click on that, and it's open more option, like mushroom. Food stuff. Here we go. Okay, so, like, I don't need to have seasonings on here. I'm probably just going to leave it, though, for the time being, because I do have word filter set up down there. Okay, so it is set, all my stuff is set up now. Thank you for the comment. I kind of preempted that by second-guessing myself a video or two ago. But that should work. And now, whenever I get wine, all of this stuff set up, I can just sell it myself or I can keep it. We're going to sell it for now. Obviously, you've seen the power of booze and alcohol. A Yeek Archer. You can use booze and alcohol to get hard enemies just wasted so that you can dance all over their face. Clean that up. Or you can sell the booze. You can also... Another thing I should craft. I haven't really used this yet. Where is it? The sign workshop. The cells tag. Let's make one of these. Do I have anything pretty I can make it out of? We'll make it out of Polulu planks. Literally doesn't matter as far as I know, but we're going to have it be fancy. And whenever you've got the cells tag in your hand, it'll tell you what you can sell things for. So for instance, if I wanted to sell this cutting board, I could right click on it, place a tag on it, and an NPC could buy it for 37 orens. You can also do the same thing with booze. So let's grab it as furniture, and we'll just place it here. Now when it's placed, you can right click on it. The only thing is, I do not want to sell 15 bottles of beer for 17 orens. So what we'll do is split one off, grab it as furniture, place it, and then put a sales tag on it. And that will sell just one. Now we'll take this booze here, and since I've got this set up as a stockpile room, just put it in any chest, I guess. It really doesn't matter for now. And every time someone buys this mushroom beer, my NPCs will restock it from the storage room to the cells unit here. Like, hopefully we can get someone to buy it here. I'm just going to run around in a circle for a minute. 5 bottles of red mushroom beer. Not a whole lot of orens, but over time, over the course of a month, you know, it adds up. From stuff you sell, tourism that you generate. Someone buy my... Yep. Okay, so someone bought it. And it leaves an empty sales tag there. Could you not stand on it? A sales tag, booze, sold out. Now, I have no idea what that bink was. I'm going to say, somebody should restock that if I've got it set up properly. My storage room. Stockpile sign. Maybe I need to craft one more sign. Let's see. Stockpile. Goods. For storing replenishment products. That's probably what I need. Because we are going to replenish things that sell. So now, anything that... Yep. Okay, so now they will... Every time that sells out, it will get restocked fairly quickly. And you can set up a store that way. So you can craft a whole bunch of furniture, put it in a stockpile, storage room, and it'll just get replenished over time. That way you don't have to continually keep doing it yourself. And that's kind of how you get a business set up going. Obviously, you could have these barrels In fact, why aren't... you know... Let's say, they might even restock from these barrels once they get full. Granted, not all of the barrels are in the path of the sign, so... Let's fix that. Let's take you, place you there. So now all of my barrels should be in the zone for this, and any booze that gets crafted here should instantly be restocked at that sell sign, regardless of whether or not I have any in here or not. And that'll bring in just a little bit of orange every month. So this place is actually coming along quite nicely. I still need to get flooring placed down to make it look better. Finish that. I need to get beds. Since I can't craft beds, one of the things I'm most likely to do is go to Mycelia or Palmia, or maybe even Tinkerer's Camp. And just get furniture tickets and buy a bunch of somewhat decent beds from them or trade for them. Sorry, puppy. I don't know if you were actually violent or if I just got overzealous, but rest in peace. So let me see. Like, I could buy hammocks every time they regenerate. I've got 21 influence here. Now, I'm not actually here to do quests. I'm going to ID my items. We're going to go get Ferris. I want my companion back. 2 crappy robes. That's disappointing. Disappointing. I was hoping for better loot. Bonk. Oh, look at all this. Let's pick up all the trash. Empty cans. I think I have to pick those up manually. Welcome backy. Yeah, it's good to be back. I have no idea. A scorpion. Okay. Basically got one shot. By the power of my petite. Been pretty good, Ferris. I'm actually looking for you. So you join me. And yeah, we'll be coming here very soon, probably in the next few videos, to start setting this place up. Which honestly is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and sleep, since I'm tired. Because I have to recraft everything for this place. This place needs all of its own workshops, all of its own storage chests. In fact, while we're here, let's go into the mine real quick. I'm gonna grab... I don't want to waste time with bronze ore. Where is... copper? Copper ore? Iron ore. Sadly, it's still impossible. Oh, cool. A tough floating eye. Wasn't tough enough. Get the gnome, quick! Greedy little grubby-handed monster freak. I will never respect gnomes, ever. Copper, here we go. See, I need maybe like 10 to 20 ingots for mushroom farm so we can get rid of the small storage crates that I've got in my storage room and upgrade them to larger ones. I can actually get a chest, you know, just for gems, just for stones. Instead of throwing things basically willy-nilly, like I'm doing now. You know, I've tried to keep things a little bit organized, but it doesn't always work out. We got more copper ore. Bum, bum, bum. I'm looking at all of this oak wood, and it's eating me up on the inside. So I really just want to harvest a bunch of it. Got mica crystals, yeah. Get it! Little freak. Gonna find the gnome homeland someday. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the gnome homeland is actually under Durfee or something. Bunch of criminal thieves. Splat, take your body. I really don't want to go down a level. Hell, my inventory is almost full anyways. Yeah, we're done here. All the way back to the mushroom farm. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna say that's copper too. Bonk. So, waste a little bit of time running around the map. Oh, yeeks? Yeah, we're gonna mess with the yeeks. Try me. With my luck, we'd be surrounded by a bunch of high-level yeeks and yeek masters, but nope. These were just homeless yeeks. Almost feel bad for them. Look at that. 30 attacks. Kill a bat. Disgusting. I think at my level, they have something like an 80% evasion rate. Which is the maximum, if I'm not mistaken, that an enemy can have against you. Yay, we got a package while we were gone. Question is it good or is it just more shite? Drop all this stuff off. We'll put the cutting board to use on some of these corpses just to see exactly what we get out of them. I think we can even cut up hearts. So let's see. What's in the package? Yep. I knew it. I knew it. Sell that. Do I have anything in this one? Nope. Sell you. Sell the crappy ring. Crappy armor. I don't think I can really do any. I could throw the armor on the ground and dismantle it with my hammer if I wanted to, I guess. A cocktail. Who are we gonna get drunk? Here you go. Goat. You can get tore up. So, on the butcher's, what is this? The butcher's tool. Corpse of floating eye. It's hallucinogenic. We discover a new production. We get grotesque offal from that. Is that what we get from all corpses? Got a heart from the bat. A bone from that one. A skin. We put a skin on there and we get 3 pieces of hide. Can't put any of that stuff. Corpse of Petite. I'm gonna cook that. Do I have any good recipes for it? No, of course not. It's all garbage. Charisma, boost. Oh, I don't have any seasonings for charisma either, so we'll do dexterity. I'm gonna be bloated, but I don't care. Our stomach is trying to tear itself in half. Let's sell the shit. Just get rid of it. That'll be the mailman's problem today. Who laid an egg? The prostitute laid an egg. An egg of the prostitute. It is not fertilized, unfortunately. And it's made of human flesh, which we're not going to deal with. I don't feel like becoming a cannibal. If I'm not mistaken, every time you eat human meat, there is a small chance that you get a cannibal trait. And the only way to get rid of the cannibal trait is to eat a whole bunch of food that is not human flesh and hope for the best. People getting drunk, that's fine. That's what we're here for. Get drunk. Now, smelt down all these copper ores. Come on, give me a blacksmith level. Don't be stingy with my experience. I know I put some platinum coins towards that. Maybe not many, but a few at least. It's almost time to pay taxes again. The never-ending cycle. Eat shit, pay taxes, sleep, and die. The circle of life. And maybe in between all of those, you get to do a little bit of fun stuff. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that the prostitute egg was not worth very much. So, do you have any new animals for me, buddy? A Cerberus. See, this is what I eventually want to buy as a mount. 28,000 orange, though. It seems like a lot, but once we get things set up and I'm actually going... I need to do more dungeon dives. I've been neglecting doing that. Once we start doing all of that, it will... money will start flowing a whole lot quicker. Tinkerer's table, build that. Do I have a mason's table here? I thought I did, but apparently not, so... Can I even make one yet? Yeah. Max quality 10. I think that's why I didn't craft this earlier, because its quality would have been like -10 or something. So from here we can make waystones that are not really useful. Stone weapons. Be better than the wood ones probably, but still it's random. Breastplates, girdles, a geyser. If you, for some reason, come across a sun crystal, which I've never seen, even on my main character I've never seen. If you want a geyser, your best odds are just to go to a furniture shop in a town and cycle their inventory until you see one. We could also make a well. Max quality, -80. That's a well that will give you a curse every single time you drink out of it. So, this mace... oh, it's a bewitched mason's table, too. I have no idea if that does any type of modification to the items I make with it. Does anyone know? Like, if I had a Madame's favorite table, would I make better items with it? Does a bewitched table make worse items? Does it even matter, or does it just play into the value of your town? So many questions. So many unknowns. Sculpting table, got one of those already. Yep. Drafting table. Okay, so I got all the things from that. Chairs, trash bin, small window. I probably should build a trash bin. Just for looks. Just so that we can say we have one. You know, we got a place for people to throw their trash. I'm pretty sure I don't have one of those over here already. Yeah, I don't. Snow Petite. Who's killing my... who's in my cage? Who's in here? It's an imp. My animals are so helpless. I feel like putting them in here was a mistake. All I did was make them stationary targets that they can't actually run away from. Like shooting fish in a barrel. So, let's craft this. Okay. I just wanted to look at the stats real quick. I learned how to make fried egg. Okay, I can make a fried egg, huh? But where? Can't make it on the campfire. Maybe I have to craft a stove or something for it. There's I think like 6 or 7 different cooking crafting stations. Goose eggs, snow poutine. I feel like I crafted an egg out of something that I shouldn't have. Snow poutine, yeah, cook all that. I'm gonna keep cooking even if I'm tired. Cook that. Make sure it's not fertilized. Don't really get too many fertilized eggs, unfortunately. So I'll keep these. My companions, you can eat all these. And I'm gonna cook one more thing since I've got this meat here. Rest in peace, Goose. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. God, they already ate all of the food in my inventory. This is why it's almost impossible to keep your companions fed. They eat and eat and eat. We improve the poster of a recipe. Or, we improve the recipe of a poster. Getting dyslexic. You make posters and stuff at the writing tools here. So all these posters that I've been learning about, yeah, you can craft them here. Grimoire of Study. It allows you to read all the spell books and ancient books placed inside while you sleep. It must be handled with care. Also, multiple grimoires cannot be used at the same time. If anyone knows the actual benefit to this, please let me know. Obviously, you have to use spell books to craft it. It says you can put spell books and ancient books inside so you can read them while you sleep. But what's the difference between reading them while you're awake? Is it just so that you don't have to waste time during the day? Well, you're doing other stuff? Like, if you read the books in your sleep, do the books not disappear? What's the point of this? But most of this stuff you'll see raises the tourism value. So I really do need to get on crafting a bunch of this stuff at some point. I need a whole bunch of textiles. One for each menu board. And at the very least, my literacy skill is high enough to craft all of these with good quality. So we will be decorating the tavern interior with all types of posters and paintings and pictures. Let me see something. My tourism value right now is 4,982. Let me craft one poster and see. We'll craft the lamest poster we can, a poster of a petite. And we'll craft it out of hemp and pray that the hippies don't roll it up and smoke it. So place this on the wall here. That raised our tourism value almost 100 orens. Not the most useful thing in the world, but whenever you can craft like 30 of them, you know, it adds up. However, let's see. What do I want to craft now? I need more textiles, can never have enough of those. Let's go for a spin with... Man, I just really don't have a whole bunch of this stuff. It's such a pain in the ass getting these little pieces of fluff just to turn them into textiles. Is there a good method, a good way to farm these things? Like, I don't think having to go into a dungeon and try to get 20 pieces of silk just so you can make a few textiles is a good way to do it. There has to be a better way. Something I can grow in my farm, in my garden. Obviously, if I had a bunch of livestock, I could shear them for wool. But that's a time investment trying to get that much livestock. Even when they're squirting out eggs, it's like a very low percentage chance for them to be fertilized, so you can basically make a copy of them. I've kind of looked on the wiki, and I didn't really see anything that stood out. Which is rather unfortunate. Get about 60 of these. There we go. And silk threads. Time to crash. Dexterity 20. Dexterity. Yeah, kind of useful. I believe it increases your hit chance. So that 80% evasion rate that the bat has, you know, might lower down. Who squirted out an egg in here? A rotten egg of a goose. It's been sitting here for a while. It's got a funk to it. Could put it in my compost bin, but whatever. Drop that. I guess I'll make some more posters. I might as well. Silk. Craft you. Craft you. I don't even know what some of these are. Like, that looks like a lady with gloves on getting ready to get into a boxing fight with someone. This might be some type of alien invasion coming from the sky. I don't know what that is. Maybe a fancy dressed lady? Like that's her hat and her fluffy coat? Some god-looking creature? Light and angel wings? I think that's two... I'm gonna say that's a black cat. I almost think that's a cat, but then it's got two long looking ears. It's not a rabbit. It could be a rabbit, but rabbits don't have tails either, so... We've got a movie poster for... I'm gonna just... That says Pogly. Everybody remembers the movie Pogly, right? When it came out. A torn poster. Make that out of plastic. Because I really don't want to go craft anything else. And two cute petite slimes. Like the American Gothic poster with the farmer and his wife. That's what that is a recreation of. I'm going to save that mica texture. Just because those seem to... That's pretty rare. Some weird off material. And I will probably have to move all of these posters at some point. What? No, I don't want to grab this one. I want to grab... You're gonna make me move everything. Where is it? There it is. It's like, why are you halfway under the wall? Type of weird Z-level thing. That is a big poster. Good lord. No, no. If I place it in there, I'm gonna have to move it. Right there. Halabalag. Hablakla. I think that says. It's a Yiddish curse. Yeah, that lady's just creepy looking. Almost it makes me think of Dark Souls or an Elden Ring boss. So this poster is just ripped. Ripped trash. Whatever. If it raises the value for some reason, sure. People come here to see my ripped poster. Legendary something, I don't know. Don't know where I'm going with that one. Gotta make my bedroom fancy. And there we go. So let's go check our tourism value now. Should be a decent amount higher. 6,481. I have no idea what that translates to in terms of like what that does towards bringing tourists in, towards making them pay more. This guy will do painting. He's got extravagance. This person does research and praying. This person does cooking and self-harm. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a cook here. But I also don't want to pay 15 gold bars. Like, if I could get somebody who's cheaper, sure. Be all over it. We need a dancer here. It said the new kingdom of Ural was founded by slaves. Well, not even sure where that kingdom is. Let's craft away all of my stamina. And just put all this crap up. Weaving level 7. Oh boy. I only need to do this about 6,000 more times in order to get my weaving to level 10. Rest up, and I need to craft a bunch of additional large storage crates. So I think what I'm going to do after this video is off-screen. I'm going to rearrange my entire stockroom here. Gonna move all the items out of these small containers over here, put them in larger ones. I'm gonna do that off-screen between videos. Let's see, where is it? I know I got some good boxes. Sturdy box, wooden box. That can hold 24. That can hold 35. Yeah, that's the one we want to craft. 24. Get some bookshelves later on so that it looks fancier. Could put all of our books and spells in there. A foreign chair. Long chair. I need some of these outside my tavern so that it looks good. I definitely need a practice chest, so before I craft anything else, let me do this one. Practice chest is how you level up your lockpicking. It's not passively, I guess, but every few hours this chest will automatically lock. In fact, we're just going to put our eco pose in there. You can't lock it on your own. But every few hours, I want to say every 6 hours, 6 to 8 or 12 hours or something, it will automatically lock. So you pick it, you unlock it, and then you go do other shit, and you come back and it'll be locked, and then you pick it again. And over time, it's actually a pretty good way to raise your skill. Okay, so we need to craft a bunch of these. Make them out of rosewood. Yeah, I don't care what color they are. I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time stressing about the color. Carpentry level 6. So for now, I'm just going to place all these here. Because I'm going to set all this up again off screen. I'm going to rename them, get them sorted and organized, get their distribution set up, move all this stuff out of there. If I do any type of base expansion, which again I might, have tempted, again, I need to build another small house somewhere. Maybe back here in this corner, build a small little shack for my residents to sleep in. Decisions. And I could just use this entire floor plan for a workshop and storage room. And we're going to have to do the exact same thing whenever we go to Vernus. I'm just going to hang myself. Beat me up, you two. I want to see them skills raised. Come on. Come on, bull. Get in here. Yeah. Damn, that thing is aggressive. Everybody's like, quick, Plump's hanging himself. Get over here and beat his ass. Lets my companions cast their healing spells. Like, that'll help Ferris raise her healing level so that her heals are even more juicy down in the dungeon. Also, I'm not going to stop them from beating me. I had assumed that they would kill you if you let your stamina get down to 0, but I was watching Dridalicious on Twitch, and I'm pretty sure that they didn't kill him. I'm pretty sure it just automatically stops once your stamina gets down to 1. Granted, at that point, you've got 1 stamina and no health, which is pretty dangerous. Getting some good gains from this, at least. Even if no one else is. Yep, okay, so 0 stamina, 0 health. Cool. Very hungry. Don't starve to death. That would be my luck. 0 health, 0 stamina, and then I go from very hungry down to starving and die. That would be another tombstone, another grave for the base. Let's see, we learned how to make a better bookshelf. It's not as crooked and lopsided. Let me check my feats here. Mana saver. We learned how to save mana. We learn Macronami. Makonami? Yeah, Makonami stance. I don't ever know if I've ever seen this one. Model Follower 2. Magic Manners. I think I need to start leveling Magic Manners up. Because there is a companion coming up that I want to get, and I know that they cast some really gnarly magic that is not good to get hit by at all. I believe they cast cold spells, so they have a chance at, like, damaging my stuff. And the reason I'm saying that is because Magic Manners 2 prevents damage to items' entire party. Which means everyone in your party that casts spells will be protected from damaging you and each other. We're just going to end this video with me getting beat up. But yeah, the companion I'm going to eventually start taking with us, I believe they also cast spells that can cause either sickness if you get hit by them. So it's very important to have this. Granted, if you're a mage character, you probably want to take that feat as early as possible just so you're not damaging your companions anyways. So you're not damaging yourself, things like that. Varus gets throwing level 6. Come on. Come on, Poppy. Someday maybe you'll be a real dog. If you were like a German Shepherd or a Hellhound or something, I might consider taking you as a companion. And I like how no matter where I put the gallows, the entire town comes in to get in on the action. Word of mouth quickly spreads. The mayor's here, or whatever they want to call me. The owner's here. Master's here. Beat his ass. It's the only chance we get to throw down with him. Tell him how we really feel. Kick him in the head, quick. Kick him in the throat. Put a finger in his belly button. I was gonna say, is the loose goose over here? But no. I don't think the animals will leave their cage down there. Okay. Bandage myself. So when we wake up, I'm gonna check the quest board, see if there's anyone interesting to hire. Like, I believe I still have room for a few people in my town. We improved the recipe of long chair. We now know how to make sure that the legs are even. They do chores and shopping. They're the only new one on here. Well, don't really need chores and shopping. Let me check something. You guys got anything good for me? A washing? One of them crapped out a washing. We'll place it right here. It's unfortunate that we can't actually wash ourselves in it. In fact, hang, let me take that. This is an early alpha version of the bathroom. So, after you guys are done being disgusting, especially you prostitutes, I want you to come in here and clean the filth off of yourself. We can smell you. It's vulgar. Aha, and this is where they're putting all of my crap. Let's take all this rotten stuff. Yeah, so why... I don't want any food or drink in here. Period. That was my mistake. That was completely my mistake. So all of this stuff could have been... Actually, they're stale. They're not rotten. That one... Okay, 22 stale mushrooms plus 1. Okay, the rotten stuff will turn into compost. I'll get this system hammered out soon enough. Soon enough. I don't think there's anything else in here. Pastures, pastures, pastures +1. Blessed sheep of milk, milk of goose. I'm just going to let the milk build up in there because, again, I don't really know what it's useful for. And here we go. We lockpicked it pretty quickly, unfortunately. And now we have to wait for it to reset. Either way, I think I'm going to end the video here. Whenever we come back, more Elin.